The mere mention of sports games will often result in eye rolls, groans, or worse. For years, the genre has been hijacked, used as a vehicle for gamble mechanics and monetization schemes. But Rematch is a throwback to simpler times, even if it does mean dragging a few of the modern concepts with it. Rematch isn't just a football game, it's the return of arcade sports. It's gimmick-free, skill-based, and refreshingly simple. It's not FIFA, it's not 2K, it's, well, Rematch. Of course, at the core of the game is get the ball in the net. That's familiar, but it's how you do it that sets Rematch apart. Pass, shoot, tackle, sprint, that's your toolkit. One button for each action. Want a lob pass? Combine buttons. It's intuitive, clean, and responsive. Although it is simple, there's a lot of depth on offer. The difference between players that understand spacing, passing, defending, and reading opponents is night and day. Everything is easy to learn, and, arguably, quite easy to master, but understanding their application is where the real skill comes. The only real flaw of Rematch, and most other multiplayer-focused games, is its player base. Players who think they're messy, but are just plain messy. Regardless if it's in 3v3, 4v4, or 5v5, every single player matters and everyone has an influence on the gameplay. Those who refuse to pass or don't understand teamwork will sink their team. And while the tutorials are fine for learning the basics, there's nothing in place to help people unfamiliar with football really learn more complex things. When to run in the space, what position you should be in, how to identify how the pass should be made. There's no tutorials that really explain those things, nor is there any indicators to help people understand. It feels like a missed opportunity to include such bare-bone tutorials in a game that can and will thrive on more in-depth understanding. Another flaw, depending where you sit, is the game's pricing. While it's available on Xbox Games Pass, $19.99 price tag might put some people off. Given there's no additional modes outside of Quick Match, Ranked, and the before-mentioned tutorials, some people may feel that the $20 price tag is a little bit too much. Even more so with no crossplay, at least at the time of writing. Rematch is smart, it's slick, and it's the most fun I've had in a multiplayer game in years. Those dramatic finishes, they're glorious. It's like watching that Steven Gerrard goal versus Olympiacos on repeat. Moments that make matches feel more than just a kickabout are where Rematch thrives and triumphs. The last second goals that elate you, that break you, that have you in fits of laughter. It's so dramatic and it's so well handled, and every match has that potential. If you're a fan of arcade sports games, or even if you're not familiar with the genre, Rematch is certainly worth your time. It's genuinely refreshing to have a game that focuses on pure player input, rewarding understanding, rather than some sort of gimmicky special hero shooter-like ability. Playing with friends elevates Rematch in every single way, but there is plenty there for solo players, even if that does come with some additional frustrations. While there is some minor microtransactions and battle passes, they never really feel too obnoxious. By the time the final whistle blows, it's hard not to recommend Rematch, as it is generally some of the most fun I've had in a multiplayer game in the longest time, and hopefully has plenty of legs left in it. A strong recommend.